All right, so another season has gone by. Those who are new to this is something I started coaching 5 years ago, and we started doing. I think it was a tradition that was handed down, and I said I'd do it, not really sure what I was getting into as far as the public speaking and hosting all these families. But it's been great. So the first thing I'd like to do is just kind of thank the parents that have helped throughout the year. I want to thank Mrs. Golden for kind of taking this up and putting this all together, and all the parents that helped her out. So we can give her a hand. Hopefully this format works for people. I also just want to thank kind of all the parents that helped out at the races this past 2 weekends. The Thompsons, Gaultieres, the Merrills, they really helped kind of set up the tent, break it down, so we could give all those parents who have helped throughout the year a hand. I'd like to thank our assistant coach, Mrs. Kennedy, if we could give her a hand. She helped out too. Volunteer assistant coach. Then the rest of my staff I'd like to thank. Ms. Stater helped out this year very much, which was great. And then the real brains of the operation, Coach Litchfield. All right, and then most importantly, I'd like to thank my wife for allowing me to coach again, and my son, Mason. All right, so, check my notes here. Just a couple orders of business. Uniforms, if you forgot them, they can bring them to school. Okay, the sooner you get them in, the better though, because eventually students, Mr. Owen is going to be the one coming to find it. All right, so maybe get them in, and then I don't have to let him know that you still have a uniform. So I'd just like to kind of recap our season. It was a great season. Me and Coach Litchfield and my staff, we really pride ourselves in having a successful program from top to bottom. Our runners work really hard throughout the season, whether they're just kind of learning how to finish 2 miles without stopping, or whether they're chasing a state title. And we've just always taken a lot of pride in having a program that caters to kind of all ability levels, from the top all the way to the bottom, and I feel like we've had another successful year doing that. So just some highlights from the season. The Capital Area Invitational, the boys were team champions, the girls were runner-up. The Manchester Invitational, which is a huge meet of over 26 teams and over 1,200 runners, the boys team took second. The girls team would have been 4th or 5th there, which is still pretty impressive considering the size. The Milford Mid-Season Invitational, the boys were team champions and the girls were runner-up. Tri-County, girls were runner-up, boys were team champions, and then the girls took 3rd in the state and the boys have brought home a state championship title. As I've said, we don't really celebrate just kind of our successes as a team winning hardware, even though that is nice. The real success is the fact that students are sitting here and they just put in 7 weeks of running, and they decided to stay. Typically every season I start about 30 more than I end with. Whether it's the first day or the first week or a month in, there's always students that it's just not for them, or they just can't make it through kind of just that much running and that commitment. So the fact that you're all just sitting here now means you've done it and you've made it, so let's just give a hand to all our